Y'all know what time it is. Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? What? This that what? This that what? What? Time for what? Time for what? What? This that what? This that what? What? We coming to vent on current events. Challz, TJ, and Flizz, people loving the gents. What a debate opinions of the brothers. Know your lovers love us, cuz us talk ish and live in color. Every Wednesday, be getting it in at 9 p.m. Tap in, my friends, sliding right with them gems. Hip hop debate start them like engine gens. These mics powerful, been said again and again. Legit articles round the globe, and it depends on what's brought up and who can go pen for pen. Popping left with the guest, spicy talking the script. Back and forth, him to him, going flip for flip. Join into the excellent realm you step in. Catch a wreck and get it lit in the comment section. Tell somebody something that you might have heard. What? What? Spread the word. Spread the word. Spread the word.
We Gucci.
I don't know. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it when we first started. We good.
You sure?
I heard. Yeah, I was just playing the theme song.
No, that don't mean nothing. We got it. All right, that's the theme song, but we got to see if we got mics. Let us know if we live.
Yo, who's in the chat? We good?
Tina Plummer in the chat.
Hey.
You can hear us? We good?
I hear sound. We got sound. We good, gang. We always say that we got sound because we don't have no engineer. This is us. So we need to make sure y'all can hear us. Tina Plummer in the building. Yo, listen, we had crazy numbers last week. A lot of people was watching us, so we're going to try to top that this week. We're going to have an even better night.
Tell a friend, man.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Let's get it going.
Sit in and have a drink with us. Come chop it up with us.
Tina said, I can hear. So, gang, listen. We had a great show last week because we had some great topics, and we started later. So I don't know if everybody's gonna be thinking we're gonna start at 9:30. We don't always start at 9:30, gang. Sometimes we really on time at 9 o'clock, 9:15. And I know some nights we be 9:45 and we just going live, but tonight we got so much crazy stuff we want to hit y'all with. I can't wait. I'm excited. I even got the Instagram tonight. I got the Instagram. Mad heads in the Instagram looking. It's not showing us over here that they on, but they on. Look at all them heads in the Instagram.
Shout out to the IG. What's popping? IG?
There it is. So salute. Listen, if y'all can hear us and we good, my name is Charles Brown. Right next to me is
artist named Flizz.
Right next to him is
TJ Soares.
And poppin'? We are the what? Jigga what? Jigga what? Jigga
what?
Yo, that was all right. That was
that was a smooth like aggression. It was in there. It was in the pocket.
Yeah. All right.
It was like, you know what I mean? Everybody's energized. Speaking of energized, can I do something? Let me do something before you start, Charles.
Go ahead.
TJ Soares.
What's poppin', sir?
Bam! What was that? What's that? What do we got right here? I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to let y'all see.
What's this? What's this? Let me see.
What are we dealing with right here, y'all?
What we got, Flizzy?
Yo.
This is my brother. This is my bro's work. This is my bro's work right here.
Shout out to G Watt Productions.
There it is. Persona Effect 3 in the building.
Yep. What are we dealing with right here?
Oh, wait. Oh, we another Flizz spectacular.
You better get on that. Get at me.
An artist named Flizz. You know what? That bring me that. You know what? I want to show them where they can get that. Can they get that on FlizzMusic.com?
You can't go to the merch there yet.
So look at an artist named Flizz hoodie. Let me run that commercial real quick. FlizzMusic.com, gang.
Man.
Yo, we got it going on over
here.
To
do it to y'all.
Yo, listen, FlizzMusic.com. Speaking of sponsors, what's up, Sean Bass in the building? And we're gonna get to that Busta Rhymes conversation in about 1.5 minutes. But I want y'all to head over to our other sponsor. Where's the other sponsor? The first one was Flizzy.
Yep.
So Flizzy's a part of the show. But black-yeti.com, that's the THC provider.
Black
if you enter,
Yeti.
there it is. If you enter, we recording. Matter of fact, Flizz, just do that. Matter of fact, do it. Take one of your beats, put the drop. I need 10, 15 seconds of beat and that.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Next week we're gonna be on. It's gonna be fire too. I'm gonna produce the beat. It's gonna be silly.
Black-yeti.com. Make sure y'all head over there for the THC products. But gang, listen. I want to talk about my man Busta, gang. I don't know if y'all heard what happened with Busta. Y'all know what's going on with Busta Rhymes?
A little bit on it. A little bit on it.
All right.
Yep.
So yeah, I sent the thing in the chat, but Busta Rhymes is bugging out. I don't know why he's bugging out. To me, he's bugging out because he's literally telling us we're rushing to judgment on Diddy and we need to chill out. I'm going to play this clip. He was on extra, right? And they caught him somewhere and they started asking him questions, and one of the questions was about Diddy, and he had a lot to say on this subject. So let me play this clip of Busta. To me, he defending Diddy. Now I want y'all to listen to it and tell me what you think about this. All right, y'all ready?
Let's go.
Let's get it.
Would like for everyone to be mindful of the thirst and the urgency and the need to speak on the situation. I think a lot of times people don't realize how insensitive it could be to have opinions on things that you have no understanding of outside of what you're being told. I think that we kind of like confuse ourselves, prematurely pass judgment, and we're not realizing how much we can directly and indirectly affect everyone involved with our unwarranted opinions. So with that being said, I'm going to reserve my opinions and I'm going to wish the best for everyone involved. And I think that we really should take away what I'm saying. The one thing that we should take away from what I'm saying is everybody probably need to mind their damn business until the truth is undisputed. At that point, justice needs to be served accordingly for everyone involved. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's unfortunate because I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. And I'm talking about for the victims, and I'm talking about for Diddy. So, you know, I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna mind my business, and hopefully everybody can find it in their hearts to keep their opinions to themselves, and just know that every time you voice an opinion, you might be hurting somebody.
Gang. So, gang, I don't know if you caught everything he said because that clip was kind of long. But I want to paraphrase what he's saying. Now, I understand what he's saying, Flizzy, and I know you heard it.
Yep.
Did you gain any like opinion about what he said, or you want me to?
I mean, I have an opinion on it. It's not a harsh opinion.
It don't have to be
the
harsh.
thing is Busta Rhymes, I think right now also is treading lightly because his name is being brought up in a lot of stuff.
Facts. Bingo.
So I think he have to like, all right. And I think he might, I'm not saying this for sure because Busta Rhymes is one of my favorite artists, but I think Busta Rhymes is talking a lot about himself when he's like, don't rush to judgment.
Facts.
He's throwing himself in there too, like, yo, we're rushing to judgment. And in the background, it's kind of like, yo, because since I'm involved, you're rushing because you don't know my situation either.
That's what I think. The nail on the head.
That's what I'm guessing. To be honest.
I think you hit the nail on the head. And Flizz, what I want to say about this, right? Busta right there looks a little bit defensive, and he's low-key defending Diddy. And he low-key, if you're paying attention, I don't know if you saw a little bit of, he's a little agitated. It's like, y'all need to mind your business.
Yeah,
like,
I caught that.
and he's like,
mind your business.
I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, and I wouldn't wish this. He said, he's meaning into Diddy, right? Like it's low-key to me, I found it weird because he's kind of low-key defending Diddy in a way. Because he's making it like, you guys, when you tell these jokes and you make these comments, he's talking to us, the regular everyday people and the bloggers and the YouTubers. When you do these things and you bring up people, you don't know nothing about what you're talking about. He really was scolding us, dog. He's basically like, you don't know what you're talking about. You got an opinion. Let it play out. He's telling us to wait for the facts, wait for Diddy. My response to that, dog, first of all, we saw the video, right? That he lied about, that he said he never hit the girl. Then we saw the video that he beat the girl damn near senseless, right?
Yep.
We all saw the video. We all saw that since the 90s, this dude's been a menace. Everyone's saying he's cheating them. They never got paid. We saw Mace going nuts for years. Mace just went berserk talking about Diddy is the damn near the devil. And this was before any of these accusations came out, right? A lot of them blame him for Craig Mack's death.
Yeah.
A lot of them blame him for Biggie's death. A lot of people blame him for Tupac's death. And so on and so on. A lot of people say the guy that was with Suge Knight that got murdered was because of Diddy, right? A lot of people say that he sent $1 million over to Zip over on the West Coast to get Tupac hit, right? A lot of people say when he was in that club with Sean and that girl got shot in the face, the girl herself said, Diddy shot me in the face, and nobody believed her, right? So the simple fact of the matter is, Busta, you in over your head. You're bugging right now. I'm just going to be honest, because you're basically telling us shut the F up and wait for the trial. And you're telling us we don't have a right to have an opinion. He literally said, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know the details. You don't know the situation. So when it all comes to light, he's making it like some things going to come to light where this isn't real or something, where this isn't true. And he's saying we're rushing and we're thirsty. I don't know if you heard that part. He's saying we're thirsty because we're making all these comments and we don't know really what Diddy did and didn't do, and we're hurting him. And he literally said in that video that I'm really praying for the victims and I'm praying for Diddy.
Yep.
Now, how much information do you need, TJ, to know that Diddy's bugging out? How much more do you need to know? Now, I get it. We don't know everything. We ain't got the actual tapes. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we don't need to know everything. Diddy's been a menace for 20 years. These rumors been active for 20 years. We're just now getting to the bottom of this because of the Cassie video and the lawsuit. But Diddy has been a menace before this lawsuit even happened. We knew Diddy had a crazy freaking temper. We already knew that. So I'm trying to figure out why Busta, some people, in my opinion, would say this is making Busta look like he got something to hide.
You know what I'm gonna say? Are we forgetting that Diddy was the one that told Busta Rhymes to stop yelling on records and motivated him to do put your hands moving. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like that motivated him to do that record. You know what I'm saying? One of his biggest records, right?
Okay.
So that's why he's defending Diddy. And also, whatever you're saying, as far as like he might be his name tied up in that too?
Yeah. It's not just the records though, T, because and we're gonna get Sandra in the building. We see the comments, Michael Brown in the building, Curtis in the building, Trey in the building. I'm gonna get to all the comments.
Miss Bagwell was popping.
Bagwell in the building. Salute. She's awesome. Mikey Moves in the building.
I need you for a video too. I'll be tapping in with you.
Yeah. So listen, it's not just the music, TJ.
Money bags.
He been friends with Diddy as long as Biggie been around.
Facts. And
they've been partying together since Biggie was alive. So imagine how much dirt they done together. And I'm gonna be honest, right? Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, but Busta's name is being tied into some real freaky stuff right now. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
It is. I've been hearing some little rumors. Yeah.
I already know what Chuck's talking about.
We stopping for a second. Are we clipping? If we clipping, let me know because I'm gonna dead that Instagram stream. Whoever on Instagram, come over to Facebook and watch us because I think that's slowing us down.
YouTube.
And come over to YouTube and watch us because I'm going to shut down the Instagram. I think that's what's making us jump. But I salute y'all for watching.
Master Plan was popping on YouTube.
On Instagram.
Was good on IG.
I'm gonna drop the Instagram feed because I think that's making us skip. So I'm gonna drop that because I can't be having us choppy, right? Discard that. But TJ, I really think that him and Busta got some history. And if I'm Busta, I'm trying to get in front of it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it like, gang, yo, listen, Y'all rushing to judgment. Chill out, chill all the facts, because he, as far as he know, ain't no facts come out about him yet. Now, a lot of people, I saw some people on the Instagram comments. It was Curtis. He was saying, I don't think that he said, I don't think that he defended him. I saw that comment, Curtis. Curtis, come over to YouTube and look at it. But he did defend him because he's basically saying, you people are rushing to judgment. What are we rushing to judgment on? On Diddy. You're defending him. That's a defense. That's what a lawyer would say in a court of law. You're rushing to judgment. So he's defending him. He said, we're thirsty and we coming in way too hot and we thinking everything's a joke. Well, this dude really put himself in a position to be a joke. You see what I'm saying? Diddy's in jail, dog. Diddy got arrested. So how far do we need to go? And this, I'm going to take it even further. Like, I know it's going to sound crazy. How many dudes got arrested that didn't do it? I'm not saying that it don't happen, but I'm talking about rich people, not regular dudes like me and you. We get arrested all the time. But I'm talking about millionaires that got a real money to fight the case. You know how many I's they got to dot and T's they got to cross before they go arrest a millionaire, damn near billionaire? You know how serious they got to have him?
That's why it took so long for them to arrest him, because they said this, they've been investigating him since 2008. So just think, in 2008, right? The BMF shit happened.
Right.
They got him tapped into BMF too. Right. So it's like they've been investigating him. Then when they arrested Jimmy Henchman, they was asking Jimmy Henchman about Puffy.
Wow. And he said
asking
something
him about that too, about the kid situation and all of that. So this case been building up since 2008.
Yeah.
So in order for the Fed, you already know, if the Fed's coming, they come. They got what they need. They come. They're not coming without what they need.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just it's crazy though, man. Like, because you would never expect. It's like I was watching. I think it was Bag Feud, right? And G Dep was on there, and they was basically saying how like it was a known thing that you couldn't really fuck with Puff. He's like, oh, motherfuckers in New York say, oh, that little dancing nigga, like nah, like there's consequences to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
now if dudes in the street know that, then that means it's really real.
Yeah.
But how hard would it be to be a millionaire in New York that's from the streets to set up things where they don't bother you? You got to understand, like, if you got that kind of bag, a lot of people will do what you need done for that bag.
Plus the people we got around him. Like, you think Wolf certified. Like, nah, I mean, he's connected to all them Brooklyn, all them Harlem dudes, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
it's nothing to be tight, plugged in. I mean?
And even what you call it? Ferg's dad, ASAP Ferg, his dad was certified. You know what I'm saying? These are the dudes that was around Puffy. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
So and I agree. And you know what I think? I feel like we misunderstood. I say this all the time, right? And we're gonna get to the comments. We're gonna do a comment check. I see a lot of comments in there. I say this all the time. To be a dude in New York, bro,
during that time,
that don't get extorted by the mob, that don't get extorted by the Asian gang, any other gang, the Jewish mafia, anybody, the Italians, anybody, the black mafia, anybody.
His dad was tapped in.
Facts. His dad name was crazy at the end, but at the end of the day, he knew how to move. Somebody like that, that's not going to be. You can't have that much money and be involved in hip hop. In hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like for instance, J. Cole riding around do his bike, but he's not a millionaire in the middle of New York trying to run a gangster hip hop label. And let's be clear, Bad Boy was a hardcore label that was talking a whole lot of gangster shit.
But they were just doing it over R&B records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But they had the locks.
On some real shit, musically, Puff's a genius. You cannot take that away from him. You know what I'm saying? The records that he was even it was like Biggie, like he didn't want to do Juicy. He didn't want to do certain records. You know what I'm saying?
Diddy was a genius. But he understood music.
Yeah, he understood music. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yo, you got these records, but I need these type of records to sell that record.
Facts.
Like if you go back and listen to I was listening to Naughty by Nature's first album, right? There's so many
We gotta break Naughty. We gotta smash. Is that the first?
You understand what I'm saying?
On the Juice
singles,
soundtrack.
Okay.
The singles that was still around the same time, though, right?
Yep.
But the singles that was there, they was those records.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else was. They was alright records. They sold the album, but those singles sold the album.
Facts.
They put the commercial.
What y'all think of that first album? Just on the side note, what you think of the first Naughty?
I was a Naughty by nature, super fan.
That's why I listened to it today. I was like, let me go back and listen to this.
The first two albums,
yeah, I listened to the whole joint
today. The first album was the classic. The second was the one that was good. The third album was okay. Then it was like, all right. From there,
they started to like,
because you think after about your third album, you already fully Hollywood, you know, told.
Matter of fact, I think I did like the first Naughty.
The first album was smacking.
OPP with
I was sleeping on them for OPP. I was sleeping on OPP though.
And then there was another joint that they had that was a single too. I think Queen Latifah was on the hook.
That was that Jamaican shit.
Yeah, the Jamaican
coming up and jump on. Yeah, that was my joint.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like those first albums is just like I mean, if you look at even like all of the hits is like the singles. Mm-hmm. Everything else was the fillers. Yeah. It just sold the album.
Look at a matter of fact, quick note: the first song, right there of the intro, that Yoke the Joker.
Yoke the Joker.
Eminem said that inspired him, and you see the footage of Eminem rapping that shit, and you kind of see where his style developed from. Mm-hmm. I can snap, rap, pack, click, clack, patter, pat. Yeah. Take that after the point you'll have to ask for your ass back. And like it was like crazy, but all right. But
he said Treach is his favorite.
Yep, he did. He said Treach is up there in his
I don't want to get off track, but Winter Brown said, "How can you sleep on OPP?" Well,
we're not sleeping.
No, I did say that. I said I slept. I didn't sleep on the single, but I'm like, at the time, you got to understand, it was a different time when people came out with commercial singles. At the time, we pigeonholed you as commercial.
Yeah, but you know what?
I
didn't think they thought that was gonna be a commercial single.
That's a big record. They knew that was gonna be a big record.
But I don't think that.
And that record was getting. How Busta say 20 times a day it'll make you delirious. That record was 20, 30 times.
Yeah, it was.
Boom, 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 boom. With the Michael Jackson.
The Michael Jackson sample.
Yeah.
MTV started running it like
they
crazy.
ran with it.
The controversy.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Hold on. Let's be honest. Naughty by Nature was set up to succeed. They did not put out. They put out music to sell records.
And that's Queen Latifah behind them.
Yeah, so it wasn't like OPP just magically hit. OPP was a record designed as a commercial record from a harder group, but OPP is a record made to sell. It's not just like organically. All of the OPP was designed to be commercial. It's still a good record.
It was. I don't think it was meant to be commercial, but it just
OPP fit the realm of the hybrid.
Yeah,
that's what it did. It was commercially successful, and it hit. It had lighthearted, samples in it. But since it's Naughty, we don't want to say it's like Biggie and Juicy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It, like sometimes you hit that hybrid lane. Like, all right, this is hard but soft.
Yeah, right. So like now you gotta think. We had already got hit. We're gonna get back to Diddy, but we had already got hit with "Girl, Come Do Me." Yeah. We had got hit with stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Or "We Love You, Raheem." Like, so these great MCs made these trash records. So we started to hate commercial stuff. So OPP felt like, here we go. But even though it was like, okay, this is better than that stuff, so we can forgive it.
I never got that.
I know, but I did. So I was like, I don't know if these dudes are commercial or not. So then when you went to the album, But let's be honest.
In between songs was street records.
Yes, they were. Now it was only a couple of artists that could tiptoe that line and still be really in the hood like that and still be street, right? Mm-hmm. So they was one of the few.
And I'm a big fan of Technique, and that wasn't a commercial record. Technique, he was rapping. That
no, but at that time, Flizz, at that time, you had to really rap, even if it was a commercial song.
No, I'm saying he was spitting. His technique was like, to me, his technique was different. You know what I mean? When it was like,
he was a gift.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like Treach was just nasty. So,
but you're talking about a time where KRS-One could get KRS-One was on the radio, so you had spitters, so it wasn't that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like that's why I can see what my guy in the comments talking about when he's like OPP commercial, because it was commercial, but it was hybrid, not commercial.
But
so
when
you
heard it, you knew it was going to be a single. They knew it was going to be a
single. OPP was going to be a single. Now at a club, OP come on. That's a height of the night type of song.
It's the height of the night.
Like when it's really jumping, boom, 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 boom.
And they might run it back and play it again.
Yeah, 3 times. So that's not no underground street. Let's be honest. Like, come on. Yeah. That's not no underground street record.
Good wording. It wasn't underground. That's the word for it. OPP wasn't underground, so that's why it
wasn't underground.
You know what I mean?
But underground people respected it because we love Michael Jackson, Jackson 5 samples. We also knew the bigger Jackson 5 records were commercial. When you sample Jackson 5, you was looking for a commercial like Human Nature, right? Yep. Nas did the remix.
SWV
they wanted
and all that.
When you sample Human Nature, you're like, this record gotta go.
It gotta go.
It's gonna go. Yeah.
But it's just like, what was the follow-up? Everything's gonna be all right.
Which is a bigger record.
That's a big record. That's like crazy.
That's an anthem record.
That's an anthem.
That's not an underground record either.
It was called Ghetto Anthem. You know in parentheses.
Yeah, it was.
But yo,
the video was crazy. Everything.
Yeah, I loved at that time. I loved Tretch. I ain't gonna lie, like Tretch was the guy.
Yo, when they first came, they came here to back then it was a Civic Center, right?
Yep.
They were just walking around downtown like it was none. Yep. So we ran up on them. I was young. I remember trying to give them a tape. You know what I'm saying? You already know.
Please listen to my demo.
Please listen to my demo.
But with that being said, right, a Diddy surviving in that time, you gotta think all the animals that was out in the streets, dog. Savages. Diddy got to get from here to there without getting his head split open. How you gonna do that? Right? Mm-hmm. Most of these dudes click up. Mm-hmm. I used to wonder back in the day, like, if Diddy's so soft with these shiny suits and he running, how is he moving through New York? Because he's an animal. Diddy knew back when he was at Uptown Records, I gotta be an animal.
Boy, you look at the clip. Whatever I get, I want it. He's spazzing in the office, like,
and you gotta think,
jumping on the chair.
He using that energy when he go out.
Yeah,
you saw him with the Joker. He had the Joker joint on when he had the last year. He had the Joker. That's him. He like that without the Joker stuff on.
He was laughing at homeboy, like do something. Like, I mean, like basically, like do something. Yeah. He probably had
he was doing too much.
He probably had the grip on him right there. Don't tell him.
And he probably would have used it and would have got off. Because Diddy respect. I think they gave Diddy a Lifetime Achievement Award on the Grammys. Like Diddy parlayed his way in, and we all saw it, and we didn't understand that what he was doing. But Diddy, since Biggie died, has been maneuvering this thing like chess. Mm-hmm. He gets with any rapper coming out.
That's hot.
He gets with any R&B artist. He's making beats. He's dipping in Ciroc. He's selling this. He's selling that. Diddy gonna stay relevant no matter what. They put him on MTV, told him, yo, pick these groups, and we're gonna call it what they call it.
Yo, he just said if you want Vin Rock for an interview, let him. Yeah, we want Vin Rock.
We want Vin Rock.
We definitely want Vin Rock. Tap in with us.
Winter said Vic, he's a savage. Patricia Rose in the building. Salute, Patricia.
What up, Pat?
Whatever he wants, he gets. That's right.
Woo! I'm wilding. Oh, snap.
I said Patricia.
No, me. I said the alias she hates. What up, Patricia?
Oh,
that's like saying the D word.
Right? I know, right?
But no, you got to think. So this guy, I always wonder, like, how does he move with impunity? He knows how to move with the rich people. He knows how to move with the poor people. And you know what he do too? He give them what they want. Like he give you these parties. He been doing parties. I'm from DC. Diddy was in DC at Howard. University. That's how he made his name at Howard. And what he do back in the party that the people died was in New York, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was in DC when they had the homecoming and Wu-Tang was there.
Oh man, listen, we used to go. We used to do. Listen, I didn't go to Howard home. I didn't go to Howard, TJ.
Shout out to cousin Bev.
But at Howard homecoming came to town, everybody in the city was down there. I saw some of the greatest rappers I ever seen. Like I saw Pharaoh Monch and them when they was Organized Confusion. Mm-hmm. I saw RZA and them down there, Wu-Tang. We saw a bunch of stuff. And that's where you went. If you was into hip hop and stuff like that, you went to Howard homecoming. But Michael said Diddy was moving like Roger from Training Day.
Yeah, right?
But I was like, yo, how does this dude move? Now we know. How does he maneuver industry with a Suge Knight on the other side of it? Right? Just off Suge Knight, Diddy shouldn't have been able to move around. Just off Suge Knight. Suge Knight was supposed to snuff Diddy out and be like, you can't eat in his business. He never snuffed him out. And every year after year, Diddy's doing whatever Diddy want to do. He's dancing, dun. He's dancing. Him and Mason. Like, how did they get to move like this in New York? This is New York. grimy New York. New York was at its grimiest in 98 through 2005. Like New York was New York. Him and Jay running the city. So you know why? You know what we know now? First of all, he drugging half y'all motherfuckers. half y'all, he drugging you. And then the other half, he bribing you. And then the other half, he getting dirt on you. Right?
He said, oh, you don't remember what happened last night, Playboy?
Yep.
He said, look at this video.
Yep.
And let's be honest, right? Zanzibar on the waterfront. Yep, he's talking about DC. And let's be honest, a bag in the hood could get you 50 goons, right? Now I don't know French Montana like that, but I know French Montana rolls everywhere 30 deep.
Facts.
30 to 50 deep everywhere.
Well, but people, French Montana was, if people don't know, he was moving around through Providence, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
I mean, when he was coming up, you know what I'm saying? And he was moving like that. But a lot of the guys that was from out here was holding French down though.
The Coke Boys. Coke Boys situation. But that's what I'm saying. Like, so imagine if French Montana could move 30, 40 deep everywhere. Everywhere. Jim Jones.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to catch Jim Jones without 30 dudes, 30 goons. A lot of people like to make fun of Jim Jones on the internet because they don't know how he really rolls.
Yeah, nah, he's serious.
They don't know that.
He's official.
You can't roll up on Jim Jones talking crazy.
Cashville was popping.
So
he said Pops, moms and Pops was official in the streets, which we already know. That's why I said Pops. Now he's connected. So
facts.
They treated Puff. Know what I mean?
He already connected,
Yeah,
so you already know who to
connected.
talk to.
Yeah.
You got a problem. I talked to this guy. He's official, right? Did y'all watch this show that just came out with Kevin Hart and Samuel Jackson? It's called Fight Night.
Uh-oh.
It's a great show.
It's a
great show. I just watched it.
What's it on? Hulu?
It's on Peacock.
Peacock. Oh yeah, I gotta check that
I just watched all 10
episodes.
episodes. Yeah, because they try to rob them.
That's after the Ali fight.
At the Muhammad Ali fight,
Yeah.
they set up this robbery to rob, but all the hustlers from all the cities across up and down Detroit, New York, North Carolina, all of them came to this fight.
He was getting money. They was there. They was
right, and they set up a robbery. But what I'm saying is, they all knew the players of the game. If you know the play, like if Flizz is a player in the game and I'm a player in the game and I got an issue, all I gotta do is pick up the phone and call Flizz and the issue's over. Right?
When the Brown tap in with us, we need to give him the email, yo, to get that set that up. Word.
So yeah, we're gonna get to all that. We're gonna get to all that. We climbing. The show is climbing. But what I'm saying is Diddy has enough money to be able to insulate himself where you can't touch him. So I don't know why we always joked on Diddy and laughed and da-da-da. But at the end of the day, we didn't know, or we should have known that this dude has to be plugged in to be in New York City without the problems that everybody else is getting. He never got stomped out. You never saw him beat up. You never saw him get robbed. You never saw you know what I'm saying? You never saw him. Even he never went down to Hot 97 and had a problem, right? Didn't Lil C's them get a shootout down Hot 97? Lil C's and Lil Kim and with Capone allegedly, right? Yeah. With Capone Noriega down there.
It's just on camera like that. They went to jail. Everybody done did what they did. They'll say it like.
Yeah, we saw that went to a Big Meech. We talked about Big Meech last week. Big Meech is in the halfway house. Salute Big Meech getting out. Somebody's pissed off. Who was that?
Who whack?
No. LeBron James shouted out Meek, and some podcaster went at LeBron for not knowing Meech's history. He's like, you want to shout out a murderer and a criminal? They went at LeBron for shouting out Big Meech. Crook Rock in the building. Dungeon Dragon Fruity. Dungeon Dragon Fruity. Salute Crook in the building. But what I wanted to say about Diddy is this thing we got a way around. We went all the way around the bush to say that him and Busta Rhymes been friends for over 20-something years. There is some weird allegations with Busta right now. Like, he got a weird case. Why is he around? Like, there's some weird allegations, and I don't know nothing about nothing with Busta, but it's a lot of stuff that's saying. So with Busta to come out and defend Diddy, I really think he might be the first person outside of like Stevie J, who nobody really pays attention to. He's the first mainstream personality to say, hold up, let's give Diddy his day in court. Let's not rush to judgment. I'm praying for Diddy. The last person said that, I think that was what's her name? The big girl, the singer. Angie, hold on. Was it Angie? It was either Angie Stone or the other big girl. What's the other big girl that's in? She's a beautiful singer, beautiful voice. It's not Angie Stone.
Big girl, Jill Scott.
It's Jill Scott. I believe Jill Scott said something about I'm praying for Diddy. This was a couple months ago. Oh my God, they lit her ass up. They went at her like she did with Diddy. They was like, yo, how you gonna pray for Diddy? What about the victims? They went crazy on this girl. So she actually was like, had to fall back like and kind of gather herself. Mm-hmm. They're not, these people are not playing with you saying anything good about Diddy. So Busta Rhymes is the first person in months. I haven't heard nobody say, yo, let's give Diddy the benefit of the doubt. Let's kind of take a step back and let the court system. No one's saying anything good about him. So I think Busta put himself in harm's way. I really, really do. Let me go back and check some of these comments because we missed some comments up here that I did want to talk about.
Country Buck was popping.
Buck in the building.
Popping.
Persona Effect 3 says Streets about to be talking about Busta being zesty. They already talking about Busta being zesty. Like I said, there's some wild rumors. I know you heard some rumors, TJ. I'm not going to deal in rumors. Flizzy, you heard any rumors or you know something that we don't know?
I don't know anything. Like all this just coming from what's coming out.
I don't know, man. Motif said Abercrombie dude nasty as.
Oh yeah, they got him too.
They did get him. The dude the
CEO, the
ex-CEO of Amazon.
You think Diddy's starting to tell all people?
I don't know.
You don't know what's on.
But the sad thing, TJ, crazy, right? I'm gonna be honest, TJ. Ain't nothing Diddy can tell on. Ain't nothing he can do.
Either way, he's going down.
If I'm Diddy, I'm just starting to just get comfortable in my cell. I'm gonna get certain pictures up on the wall. I'm gonna try to get moved to another cell. He's not going home.
He's like, look, just fill my whole this whole wall right here. Yeah, just give me that whole story.
Yeah, I don't care who he tell on, TJ.
Extra noodles.
I don't know what he think gonna happen, bro.
I need bad tutor. Give me all the tutor you got.
Yeah, orders of noodles, good and plenty. I don't know that. But he not coming home. I don't care who he tell on. He can tell on Bill Gates. Like he supposedly have all these people. He got 24-hour surveillance, and every single person that set foot in his house, he got terabytes and terabytes and terabytes of video footage. This gonna take them years to go through all that. Just to be honest, but ain't nobody he can tell on, TJ, to get out of that situation because he cooked. And Busta's trying to tell us to slow down and reserve judgment. Dale man in the building, salute.
That's why they're trying to rush the thing. They're trying to rush that you know what I'm saying, the trial. They're trying to rush that. I'm saying his lawyers. All right.
Yeah.
Before more shit come out.
Hey, why don't we get this started right now?
And that ain't gonna work.
They ain't even get to the guns yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know they running through them guns.
That ain't gonna work. Michael Brown said Diddy was groomed by Clive Davis, so he had street muscle. That's another thing. A lot of them, the white execs knew how to move too. Mm-hmm. They knew how to. They had street muscle because Clive Davis is in the middle. Like, hey, yo, listen. Sometimes these goons come down here. You got to be able to deal with them. Like you ain't gonna be up in my office banging. Like when Ice Cube went up in the office with the baseball bat, knocking all the plaques off the wall. You ain't doing that up in here. Situation. Yeah, you ain't doing that in here. I don't know about that. Winter Brown said Puff moved like the president. We had him at Bijou or Bio. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story, bro. And I used to regret it. Now I'm glad it's never happened. Flizz, TJ, when I used to do promotions, right? I got this creepy, and I say creepy because at the time it was creepy. I got this random, I think it was a text because I used to do mad promotion. Mm-hmm. I was the go-to promote improv.
FedEx.
Diddy was coming to do, I think it was Brown University. Diddy, this was probably 15 years ago or more. Diddy was coming to do Brown University. They're like, yo, you could book Diddy for an after party in Providence. I think they wanted 10K or something like that, 10, 20K. I don't know what it was. But they was like, yo, we're going to give you the show, Just let me know if you wanted to. I was like, shit, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. I had two opportunities of a lifetime that I messed up on. And I used to think that this one with Diddy was one of them. But had I did that after party, I don't know what. Because whoever sent me the joint was mad cryptic. And it felt like I was like playing a riddle game with the person and stuff. I was like, I don't know if this person's really like hoodwinking me or whatever, but Diddy was supposed to be at that thing.
He was at Brown though. He
was
Brown.
He was at Brown years ago. This is like probably 2010, maybe. I don't know. 11?
That was during the graduation time.
Some shit
that's
like
when
that.
they had the celebrities come out during the
and they were like, you can book Diddy.
That Friday night before the graduation.
Yeah. And it was like they wanted an after party 2 a.m. type thing. Like just, I'm like, Providence closed at 2 later, but whatever. I was like, we'll figure this out. We get them in the building at 1. We can just go from there. But I've always regretted like that. Like I should have booked that Diddy thing, but it just something made me feel nervous. I was like, this feel weird. The way they coming at me, it don't feel professional. It's like it felt like something sleazy. I don't know what was going on. And I know it sounds crazy now to me saying like, oh, in hindsight, it felt sleazy, but it felt sleazy then. I was like, I don't know, this don't feel right. So that was the one thing I regret. And I had another thing I regret, and this one hurt me, Flizz. I only tell this story every now and then to people in private. But this hurt me, bro. When I was doing shows, I had the option to book what's Jay-Z's engineer? Guru.
Oh, Guru.
Guru's a DJ.
Yep.
When Jay-Z did the I think it was On the Run tour, I think it was something he did years ago.
He came to the Civic Center. What was it?
But it wasn't in Prov, it was in Boston.
Oh,
but they wanted me to pick up Guru for the after party. They said you get to be the official after party of Young Guru. And you know what that means? Jay-Z might show up. Mm-hmm. But I had to do it in Boston. I had to do it up there. I was like, yo, I'm thinking about I should do this. I was like, yo, I think he wanted 10K. But I was like, yo, we should do this. And I was thinking about it. I didn't do it. Couldn't find out whoever took that show, Jay-Z came in that damn party that night. Yeah. I was like, damn, Hov came in the party. And then like it would have been pandemonium. You would have got pictures with it. It just would. I was like, yo, that was something I just regret. So those are the two things I regret. Not booking Puff. now I'm glad I didn't book Puff. I'd probably be drugged up talking about, yo, he had me in the back room. Like it was horrible. Like I didn't book Diddy.
Why did I take that bottle of shit?
Why did I take that bottle? It was open already. What was I thinking? But yeah, so let me see what we got. Hold on, let me keep it moving. Jimmy in the building. Jimmy Cato, King O'Keefe.
That's a
Prince Fly Fila. We got to detach from our emotions. 2 birds of a feather flock together. Busta got something to hide. I do believe Busta does have something to hide a little bit. And I used to I had the utmost respect for Busta, gang.
That's his guy.
Flizz.
Yeah, I love Busta Rhymes.
What's your thoughts on this right now?
I don't believe in Santa Claus though. I've been telling everybody that for years. I separate like a human beings and human nature. We're flawed, we're fallible, we're fallible. Mm-hmm. I don't believe in Santa Claus. I think all these cats can do some grimy stuff or like wild stuff. Just because I like Busta's music, I think he's dope. Don't mean he can't do something crazy. Mm-hmm. That's just how I think. I don't put faith beyond a certain thing in anybody who's not my kids or my family. Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's why I'm always kind of like, nobody did something. It's no big deal to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I think everybody has it's funny. One of my boys said, like, you know Scott. He was like, yo, every guy is a potential nigga and every girl is a potential chicken head. The word potential. Mm-hmm. So Facts. I'm like, everybody's a potential asshole or fucking killer. Or But your music is fire though.
And we've seen we've seen a lot of our heroes start to crumble or they make a mistake that's really you're like you're bigger than this. You know what I'm saying? Like KRS-One, you're bigger than this. Like you know what I'm saying? Like Africa Bambaataa. Yep. Yeah.
He's the original.
Yeah. So we don't, and they still to this day, Flizz, they still haven't pinned it on this man. So it's a lot of accusations out there. He ain't in prison. He don't have a real accuser going on the stand against him.
He did.
And the statute of limitations just ended. So they can't even go against him.
What's homeboy?
You talking about Hassan Campbell?
Yeah, Hassan, yeah.
Right, but he ain't really get him. He ain't do nothing. Winter Brown said they was gonna jack me for that Diddy show. He said they wanted 50K. Nah, they was talking 20K, but it was supposed to be a quiet little. He gonna do the after party after the show. It was gonna be something small. No people do that though. No. But I'm telling you, people do little stuff.
Diddy's gonna be, you know what I mean?
People do little stuff like a little grab money, like a dude would be like, my verses is 20K. Yep. You catch him on the right night after the show, you might get that verse for 5. Fact. He might do that verse for 5. So people prices don't always be their prices, right? So
Yo, what you got at the studio?
Yeah, so I
got a zip of smoke. I got mad bottles for you. I got a couple of them. You know what I mean? Got a couple shorties for you.
Best of both worlds show. Now he's right. Best of both worlds. It was at Bayou. Busta, no Busta trash talk. No. Challz, just be happy you saved your ass from that puffy night. Dead ass, candy and some lands, and salute the building. Bro at work said, regardless of whichever way it goes, when Busta shows up, understand he's on top. Yo, when it get like this about Busta, bro? When we start doubting
crazy,
Busta, yo,
because of that Jaguar Wright chick has been trying to put the whole
just
industry too, man. Like
the security dude, I forgot his name. You know
yep, that's right.
Gene Deal?
Not Gene. Another dude.
Another security guy?
I think the security dude from Chicago.
Now there's a couple of people saying that, and you know.
Gang, listen, I want to say something about. Can I just give me a minute of your time, bro? And I know I risk my black card every week. I understand this. I don't care. I know my black card. So my black card is like, you know how they got the American Express, they made a steel, and not everybody have my black card made a steel. So I'm gonna risk my black card because I know nothing can happen to it. It's very good, right? It's very good. I don't believe Jaguar Wright.
Oh, you said that already. You said that.
You did say that.
Yeah.
I believe she knows a little bit of stuff,
and then she's adding shit into.
But I think she got a good brain, and she hears things, and she runs with stuff. A lot of that stuff she be cooking, bro, it be cooked up. I'm just gonna be honest. Now, Diddy is easy to cook up stuff because it's easy.
So many fucking.
I can see him make up a million stories about Diddy, and they gonna all sound real. I start talking like this, and what do you think about this? It's gonna sound real, gang. So I'm like, I don't believe Jaguar Wright. I don't know. I know TJ, and some of the stuff she be saying be true, right? Some of it. But I think she elaborates on little stuff and makes it bigger than it is and spins it into this whole, you know what I'm saying?
It's just interesting to watch.
She's very interesting.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest, I stopped watching Jaguar Wright about 5 years ago. But I have watched her recently because I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do a video on Jaguar Wright. Silla went to Brown. He said,
she gonna be mad at you.
She gonna have to be. Bro, there's a video of Busta and Diddy at somebody's young daughter's birthday party, and he had to quell Puff from acting out. Well, he had to stop Puff from coming at Coi Leray. I saw that video.
Oh yeah.
He was introducing her when Puff came to the video shoot, Busta and Coi Leray's video shoot.
Yep.
And Diddy, he said, "This is her." And then Diddy started like, "How you doing?" Like he's looking at her, like he started looking at her, and like kind of like trying to start to put that little. He started putting, he's doing a little too much. The little spit, he started spitting. Busta is like tapping him on the chest, like, bro, be easy, bro.
Yep.
And he moved him out of the way, like, listen, no. He was like, no.
That's called grooming.
Yeah. Well, she ain't no kid though. She ain't no kid. She's like damn near 28.
And you know what though? She ain't one of them. She's not a dummy, bro. She's hip. Pay attention to how she speaks. She's hip.
Who? Coi? Yeah, Coi already. She probably would have played Puffy's ass.
Yeah, she probably would have got the bag out of him without even giving him anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's one of them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
But Michael Brown said, how does she know everything? And now she's going to have to comment. Yeah, she's going to have to comment hard. Yeah, but I don't think Common is one of them dudes you're never going to pin down.
Yeah, Common was just like, oh,
yeah, you're never. I don't know what she's called. You're never going to take his career. White people love Common. Black people love Common. Common is in movies. Common been in movies for the last 15 years. Like big movies. And his name is Common. Like he don't even use a real name, Common. When they put the credits, Common. So they love this dude. So you ain't really. That's like trying to bring down freaking what's the other dude that sings with Common and he was signing John Legend. You're not bringing down John Legend and you're not bringing down Common. And you damn sure ain't bringing down Questlove. She keeps trying to bring down Questlove too. That's not gonna happen.
She is.
She been trying to bring down Questlove for 10 years.
I did not know that.
She called him everything under the book. She say Questlove pressed worse than Diddy. Yeah, and she say and Black Thought. She don't like the Roots at all. She don't like the Roots at all.
Roots, bro.
No, she cannot stand the Roots. She says
the group.
I don't know. Well, I don't know what happened, but
they treat her like David Ruffin.
But that's when I stopped listening to her because her stuff used to be so crazy about the Roots and Questlove. And I was like, damn, what do these guys got to say? Because I would go to their page and they would be like, we're only going to respond to this once. Jaguar, right? They'll say whatever they got to say. They move on. But she keep going and going and going. I'm like, all right, some point you're going at these dudes nonstop. At some point, it's benefiting you, to me. And I feel like I'm gonna tell you somebody else that I think is milking it a little bit. And I know I'm gonna get some backlash for this. D Barnes is still milking the Dr. Dre thing.
Really?
Wait, for real?
D Barnes is still milking
In
that?
2024, she just posted something when Dr. Dre got awarded something a couple months ago.
I did see that. You're right.
She reposted the thing with when they did whatever they did to her with NWA, hit her and did it. And I get it.
Yeah,
right?
she did. I seen that.
I get it. Every time Dre get anything, she puts something up. She put the clip up. I get it. But at some point, you have to move forward. I don't know what to tell you, right? I don't know what to tell you. Michael Brown said she's mad at the Roots because allegedly the Roots tried to block her from being successful, and she was assaulted, and the Roots didn't protect her. That's one thing. But she be saying these dudes is pedos and rapists. Like, she be saying that they are disgusting. Like, they have girls on tour drugging them. She say the wildest stuff, and it'd be really crazy.
Yeah, she had a problem with Jill Scott.
And Dale says she goes hard at Jill Scott to live Kweli as well. So it's like
Challz has
everybody, huh? Yeah, I don't rock with Talib bitch ass either. Talib Kweli a bitch. But
damn, it's like that.
I am
you
bitch
see,
ass.
They was on Twitter going back and forth.
I didn't know it was like that though.
With him on Twitter, though. That shit was funny as shit.
So TQ. Now listen, I'm not belittling D Barnes. He said D Barnes was beaten as badly, if not worse than Cassie. I would talk about it forever. TQ, I promise you, I'm not belittling her pain. Don't get me wrong. I'm not belittling her pain. And whatever she got out of that, I don't know.
But I don't think she got settled all of that though, right?
She may have settled.
And then Dre have to do a public apology or something like that.
We should look that up. I know he had to do a public. I think he had to do some community service. I'm not saying TQ. I'm be honest, and Queen. I'm not that guy that's saying Dre should be let off the hook. But I really feel like sometimes some of this stuff be used for like clicks and views. I'm just gonna be honest. D Barnes has a rich history in hip hop. She does not need to keep bringing that up. I'm just gonna be honest, because Flizzy, we're not allowed to do that.
Oh, I'm looking at it like this. I think D Barnes, there's laws of diminishing returns. If she kept talking about that for a while, it's like, no one cares. But now, I think now in 2024, it's the year of the truth, and everybody's getting it. So she's like, I can get my bag up. I can get my relevance up. I'm just guessing. I don't know this. I think now that the target's on the whole Hollywood, and the whole music industry. She's like, I got this thing from Dre in my pocket. Yo,
Dre did some sucker shit. NWA did some sucker shit. I get it, and I'm not taking from none of it.
What was all of that behind?
Well, she interviewed. They were suckers. They did some sucker shit. She interviewed Ice Cube. This was in the middle of the beef when they was going back and forth. She interviewed them, and then she interviewed Ice Cube, and he said some slick stuff about them. So then when she came, and so then when they came back, they came back to
she had one of the
name of the show. It wasn't Rap City, it was the other one.
I can't remember. I know the show.
On MTV Raps. Raps.
What was she at one of the pool parties out there?
It was some kind of party. She would interview them. So they were like, what you let them get on here and talk all that junk about us for, And they attacked her. They were suckers, and anybody of our age knows they were some suckers when they did it. They beat that chick up. They were suckers when they did it. And Dre was a sucker for doing that. And he'll never not be a sucker. So I'll never defend Dre for that. It was some sucker shit, dead ass, 100%. Right? So all I'm saying is I don't know how genuine it is to keep, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been 35 years. And I'm not saying it got old, but I just don't know. And I'm just going to move on because there's no way you can go with this. But I don't know some of the stuff. It comes up conveniently to me. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people be like, yeah, sis, and I get it. It never goes away. So I don't even know what to say, but I'm just going to say, I feel like we can't keep like living this stuff. Like if he didn't go to jail, we need to put him in jail then. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but he already went to jail. He did his time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, Flizz.
You gonna take advice from someone who slapped D Barnes?
Exactly. Exactly.
Temper.
I want to move on. I'll say it 100 times. Dre did some sucker shit, but we all grow, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure Dre wouldn't do that now, but actually Dre just caught a case.
He did. He just caught, I was about to say that.
Dre just caught a case.
What did he do?
From his
what is it?
when Dre might be a sucker. I don't know. But when Dre was going through his divorce with his wife, he had a mediator, a woman who was mediating the divorce.
Her, right?
Huh?
He did something to her.
Well, she alleges that he harassed her. When he lost the case, he allegedly blamed her, and he started calling her over and over, and she had to end up. No, actually, it wasn't a girl. It was a guy. It's a guy. He was the mediator, the lawyer he was Dre's lawyer in the divorce proceedings, and he started harassing the guy, threatening his life. The guy was fearing for his life. Now he's suing Dre for millions, saying that Dre harassed him. Dre got a temper. So maybe Dre ain't learned shit. I don't fucking know. Maybe Dre ain't learned shit.
I'm a billionaire. I do what the fuck I want.
Yeah.
Type shit.
I don't know. Listen, I'm not going to even see him defend Dre. Dre might be a sucker for all I know. Salute. Whatever. Roots out with Jimmy Fallon. She better be cool. Settled out of court for 6 figures. See, that's what I'm talking about.
See?
Settled out of court for 6 figures, which could be upwards of $500,000 to $800,000, $900,000. It is what it is. Talib been accused of some crazy things too. He always says everybody's racist. Talib is a sucker.
Damn,
Talib is a sucker. Please. Do not get me.
There's about to be another clip going viral.
Do not get me started on Talib Kweli. Do not get me started, bro. I don't even want to get that whole thing going.
Kweli in this guy.
Yeah, Kweli, Talib Kweli.
Kweli, that'll make you rock your body.
He got some joints. He got some joints. But so we're gonna talk about Wiz Khalifa next. But listen.
That's crazy.
So Talib Kweli, what Jimmy talking about? He said 100 mil. Who got 100 mil?
Wait, 100 mil for what? Wait, hold up. What happened?
He said if they pop up on those tapes. What are we
talking about? The Roots on the tapes? They on the Diddy tapes?
I don't know what. No. I don't know what Winter Brown talking about. He got to elaborate. But listen, gang, we gonna get off that Diddy stuff. But Busta, you low key bugging. You're defending a guy who is going to do 35 years in prison. If this dude gets off on a technicality and is out on the street, it would be the craziest shit that ever happened. Oh, Dre coughed up 100 million to his wife. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
And that ain't the end of it. She's going back for more. She's
going back for more.
It's never going to stop.
Did she get some properties and everything too in that 100 million deal?
She did. I believe she got the house and some more.
No, it is what it is. The big crib that they got. The big crib.
It is what it is, gang. So listen, I'm about to pop. TJ brought through some sheepdog peanut butter whiskey. Let me pop this peanut butter. I had one. Let me see if this.
That's pretty smooth.
You know what, Shorty? Maybe Shorty might want to taste this joint.
She got it.
You gave him one?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. The peanut butter whiskey. You want some peanut butter whiskey?
She's like, I got some.
Huh?
She like sleep or something.
She
like
said,
she
yeah.
Groggy.
Never mind, I'm gonna drink it. I'll give you that hat. So we gonna keep it moving, bro. Anything y'all want to add to Diddy?
I'm coming.
Handle this.
She got some, see?
Oh, you got this, little baby.
Yes. TJ hooks me up.
Don't knock that. Just stay right there.
Salute.
Cheers.
I'm listening to the show.
Yeah, in the headphones.
Yeah, so you guys.
Nisha sleep. Your girl sleep.
She's telling me, I'm listening.
Yeah, she was asleep when I left. I already know she's sleeping. She ain't in the chat. She's sleeping.
So, gang, we're gonna anything I want to add about Diddy and
we Gucci.
Busta? Can we talk about that Leaders of the New School run though?
The what?
The Leaders of the New School run?
Oh, the run.
Busta?
All right.
With Busta and without, but you know they went on without Busta. They tried to do another album after Busta.
Yeah, Busta wasn't down with it because he was doing flip mode.
Was Busta really the best rapper in Leaders of the New?
He was the stand-up.
He was the most charismatic. Charisma always stands out.
So the word is him and Charlie Brown was at odds, and they was always beefing. They actually got fist fights and everything because
they used to fight before the show and then be on stage like nothing happened.
I think that I remember at one time, dog, I thought Leaders was about to be one of the best rap groups, and I think they severely underrated.
No, they was dope, but just Busta just stood out, and then homeboy didn't.
But no, as a group, right? As a group, and their second album was not better than the first one. Time wasn't better than the first one, but as a group, Leaders was about to be one of the best groups. It felt like they just couldn't get over the hump of like, I don't know, but
they wasn't accepting the fact
technically
that Busta was the star of the group.
No, but no. But he wasn't. He was a star, but without them, that group, he needed all of them to make that group special at the time. If you go back and listen to how technically sound their music was, they would do those what do you call it when you
like the back and
forths. They were experts, bro. Go back and look at Case of the PTA video. The cuts, the editing, the splicing, the coloring of that video, the concept. Just Another Case of the PTA is better than videos right now.
Yeah,
they really made really good videos back in the 90s. I be watching old Tribe videos. I'm like, this video is like Scenario. Go look at Scenario video. That video is superb.
And then they did it. It was like computer. What was it? Computers had
it looked like so, little
computers that just came out, and they captured that, and it was like dun 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 dun, and they loading up. They like they took time with these videos back in the 90s. These videos were excellent, bro. I be watching videos from the 90s, and I'm like, bro, this could be right now. It looks better than stuff right now.
You know what's crazy? Because I was back to the G-Dep interview, right? He was talking about how basically Puffy was like what's G-Dep's the joint that Weezy did over Special Delivery. Right?
Special Delivery.
So he was like, yo, at the video shoot, but before the video shoot, that was Diddy's idea to throw the Harlem Shakers in there, you know what I'm saying, and get the kids involved and all of that, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, I was just like, oh, I bet, like, let's just do it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the video was dope, the song was dope, like, you know what I mean? And it all fit in together.
Did you ever hear how Busta says he survived in the hip hop game?
Because he was in a studio.
Busta said he was broke. He said he was broke in the business.
Once he passed the weed, you can't kick him out. It's his
he said the label wasn't giving him nothing. He was cooked out here in the streets. So he would just hang in the studio, and any rapper that came in, he would jump on their song and charge the label. Did you hear that story, Flizz?
No, I didn't know that.
He said, if you came to do a record in that studio, I don't know what studio was, D&D studio, whatever studio, he was there all day. He was there all day. And when any rapper came in, he would jump on a record and invoice the label for the money. And he said that's how he kept his name relevant through like the late 90s. He said because he had fell off and the studio wasn't, the label was he was cooked.
That's how we got on the remix to the joint with Craig Mack.
Yeah, Flavor in Your Ear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dog, who would have had that kind of mind frame to just be like, yo, I'm going to lay up here in the studio, and when they come, I'm going to jump on their records.
Now, he was jumping out, and he was in there too early before the sessions, whatever they was coming to touch up or whatever, he was laying verses down, and then when they came in, and then he pressed play, the engineer pressed play, he said they're smoking.
Yeah.
His verse come on, like, the fuck, yeah, this is, I mean,
and they would keep it.
Yeah.
He said he did got about 20, 30 verses like that. And it's mad people that don't understand. It's mad people that don't understand that that's how people that you looked at that was stars, but they made it by grinding and doing the grimy stuff that most people wouldn't have did. I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have been like, yo, I'm jumping on your record. Da, da, da. I wouldn't have. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't know. Flizz,
I might have been that because you know me. I always got the pack. So
TJ might have did it.
I might have been like, yo,
I can see TJ. Flizz would have asked you. Flizz would have been like,
I would have bogarted. I'm like, yo,
I want to ball. I'm like,
this hot. What's up?
But I'm like sitting there like, oh, what you need a verse? You need a hook real quick?
Yeah, I would have finessed something. Yeah.
See, I can see TJ.
I'm just sitting there like this. Fuck it, yo, just record. I'm going in the booth. I don't even got now. We gonna figure it out. Record this shit. Let me hear the beat.
Dead ass.
I'm gonna sit there and smoke. Oh, yeah, record this real quick.
You know what I be doing, yo? I be doing in sessions. I'm saying that's right now. Know what I do with people, yo? I'll sit back and I'll rock with the beat and I'll just come with some kind of a riff or melody. Yeah. I'll start humming that. I'll get louder. Then I'll just finally be like, all right, boom, check this out. Da, 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 da. And if Cat think it's hot, all right, let's do it. I word. That's what's up. I do that shit now. Yo, remember, Collabo King of Rhode Island right here.
Dead ass.
Fact.
Yo, Dale, you're right. That exhibit video is one of the best videos ever made. As a matter of fact,
which one?
That exhibit, what you see is what you get now. Is one simultaneous. It doesn't stop the video. He's walking through the hood and stuff is happening. A lot of people bit that video and he don't get the credit for that. Anybody out there right now watching this, go watch exhibit. What you see is what you get now. That that video was so far ahead of its time. That video probably, I think that was one of the first videos they've ever even done that. What year did What You See Is What You Get come out?
Because Game just did a video like that, but it looks like GTA, like the new GTA.
That's what that video was like.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne did that too.
Lil Wayne
so
did
then
too.
what's the homeboy from Mississippi? David Banner.
All right. Yeah.
Exhibit did it first,
Yeah.
and Exhibit did it better. Like he came out the store and it's like, what you see is what you get, and all this stuff happening. It's like Donald Glover's This Is America, where all this chaos is happening in the background.
Yeah.
Michael Brown said 97. That Exhibit video, I get mad. Like it's certain stuff with hip hop we could debate. It's certain shit that you can't tell me nothing about. And Exhibit got 2 records you can't tell me shit about. One of them is What You See Is What You Get, and the other one is Paparazzi. Those 2 Exhibit records, you can't tell me shit about them records. Them records are fire.
You mean the
So
singles?
if you ain't in this rap game for the motherfucking cash, man,
Paparazzi.
I like Foundation. The Foundation was my
That's
joint.
a banger too.
That was my shit. Foundation.
Some may even say Exhibit fell off when he went with Dre.
Yeah, that Exhibit. The ASAP Rocky video too.
I wasn't into Exhibit as much as
the
when he
new
went
joint
with
that
Dre.
ASAP Rocky got.
Dead ass. But if you a youngster, Gen Z, and you don't know what we're talking about, Exhibit, X to the Z. Exhibit just dropped a new video. I sent it in the group chat yesterday. Exhibit just dropped a new video.
Ice Cube did too.
Ice Cube did drop the Ego joint. I think Cube got to tighten up his flow, but it's good.
And there's another Friday officially coming out. I just seen it.
Really?
Yeah, he said that he redoing Friday. They
Is Chris Tucker
characters.
Chris Tucker
and they
in
bringing back old characters. I don't know, but I believe DC Young Fly. He might be in there. I think.
I hope they don't mess that up because they messed up House Party. Oh my god, I couldn't even get through that
House
shit.
Party was alright, but it ain't.
Which number?
The new House Party.
They did
LeBron. Okay, yeah, I got you. All right. LeBron's.
You like the TJ? Be honest.
It was alright.
Yeah, it wasn't like horrible.
I wanted. I went in with a clean slate.
Those movies they held their high standards.
They're too legendary.
They're legendary movies. You know what I'm saying? And it was at the height of hip hop.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it was with that movie, with that new House Party. It wasn't that it was too legend because I liked Coming to America too.
Yeah,
a lot of people clown me. They in my comments calling me a corn. They're like, "How you like them?" I said, "Listen, I liked it because I went in with a clean slate. I was like, yo, I like Eddie Murphy. I like the original Coming to America.
So you like Axel Foley?
I didn't like that, but
man,
you watched it. You liked it?
I liked it.
It was so, but I'm gonna tell you why I didn't like. I like the new Beverly. Me too, but I thought they went a little too reckless. I'm like, okay, in 2024, no cop is gonna drive through the city with a dump truck. No, he had a dump truck. He's smashing in a 15 car. I'm like, you could do that in the 80s. You're not doing that in 2024.
You know why?
He hit one car.
But you know why they did that though?
It was an homage to the 80s stuff.
Because they have to do
I know,
shit.
And I get it, but
they have to let
it had to
Foley
be. It had to be crazy.
But
I'm like,
just like the helicopter.
What happened
When he told, he said, "Oh, I can fly." He said, "I told you I can't go take the helicopter." He's flying a helicopter. He's fucking shit up. Like,
you gotta suspend all belief, and I can do that. But when I was watching that, when he started banging into them cars with that dump truck, I said, "You can't do this in 2024. You could get away with that in the 80s. You can't do that now."
You have to think like the 80s. You have to think like it's the 80s watching that movie.
You're absolutely right.
Axel Foley shit.
You're absolutely right.
You know
You're absolutely right.
So that's like the new Bad Boys. There gotta be a
now that,
be a spin-off on that.
But wait, TJ, the new Bad Boys was official.
That's official.
I love that.
It wasn't.
They gotta do
but they kept it. They kept it.
Do 2 spin-offs off of that.
They kept it a buck in that, and it felt real.
Facts.
It didn't feel like it didn't feel like it was the 90s. It felt like it's now, and everything they do, they could do now.
Yeah.
All of that can happen now. I thought Beverly Hills Cop was way too 80s, but we were talking about Coming to America 2. I liked it, blah, blah. But I did not like House Party because I felt like when you watch the original House Party, them dudes was loose. They was funny. Yeah. They was self-deprecating. Yeah. They wasn't trying to be da-da-da. I think the new House Party, they try to be too cool. And they kept it too like, they try to make it like cool for these kids. No, House Party, the only person in House Party was cool was Play.
Facts.
There was no one else was cool. No one else was cool. In this House Party, everybody's trying to be cool. And it's like, yo, you can't be cool in House Party. It got to be different characters.
Had pops coming to give them an ass whooping.
Nobody got an ass whooping. Nobody got chased by the cops.
Right.
Like, it was like, yo, everybody's cool in this. So it's like, yo, I don't want no movie where everybody's trying to be cool. Kid wasn't cool.
We're gonna kick you.
None of them was cool. None of the bullies weren't cool. So it's like everybody played a different kind of character, and there was a character. The guy, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna move on, but the guy that played this in-house party, he's in The Shy.
Yeah, yep.
He plays the same kind of guy. I'm a young father. I'm trying to make some money to feed my kids. He plays the same character in everything. Would you agree?
Yeah.
He plays the exact same character. Everything he's in.
That's why
they hired him. Yeah. But then he acts the same in everything. But you know what?
But hey, look.
He didn't add no twist to it or none.
No.
Yo.
He's not outside of himself.
Did you? That's not even like I like that movie. I thought it was okay. It wasn't. I didn't think it was whack. A movie I did think it was whack was that new How High was horrible.
With Lil Yachty and
that was bad, bro.
Yeah. But that was going to be bad.
That was horrible.
I couldn't get 2 minutes into that.
What about what's the joint with Dave Chappelle? The Half Baked. They got a Half Baked.
That was okay. That was okay. The new one, the newest one.
I'm not even going to watch.
Dave Chappelle in it. No. It's his son.
It's basically the same. It's the same.
They got Mary Jane. Mary Jane comes back and plays Mary Jane.
Y'all got to realize
they make cameos from all the people from '98, and they make a reference of it.
Are not on the level of the old movie because the old movie had an original heart to it.
No, they're not.
And it had some of these movies are just we're gonna make a movie.
But I'm gonna predict this.
Like Belly 2 or like
that should have been named Belly
Shaft 2. Like
it should have been named Belly 2.
That was bad.
It should have been a different name. But what I'm gonna say is this: somebody needs to do Police Academy over.
They need to, but they need to really do it right.
Really do it right.
Do it right.
There's gonna always be a problem with them doing movies over now that was then, because one of the Baldwin brothers did an interview and he predicted this. You see, he predicted that movies are gonna die like that.
Yeah.
So now, because storylines in the 80s and 90s had to be fire because you didn't have all the stuff to make it look fire.
Yeah.
So you had to carry it. They don't carry stories.
They're not making movies now. They're making for the money. They're
making money. They're throwing them out.
Basically, what he said is they'd rather make a movie like Bobby than to rather make another 48 hours or you know what I'm saying, like a classic movie, basically.
Yeah, and plus and let's be honest, not to pivot, but today's writers don't come from the same source.
Yeah.
They can't write that stuff.
They're not taught from that era.
Yeah, why do you think Disney's having so much failure? And because they're like, yo, you can't have people from this generation write stuff, and especially stuff that is family oriented.
True.
Because everybody in this generation is confused.
Yeah. And they're trying to remake everything. Yeah. Like literally everything is getting a remake.
So I think it's too hard for them to write some shit. I mean,
they don't have no ideas.
They don't have no ideas.
But I do. I got about 3 of them, 4 of them in my yeah.
But
that's a whole other topic.
You know how that is.
How we cook it, though.
But I feel like, and what's that movie? There's a movie that they remade recently. I just watched. Damn, it was a remake of a movie that was really good back in the day. They had on all white, and the dude,
white.
I'm bugging out. I'll think of the movie later, but
all white.
The dude that put it like this. The dude that was in the movie, because it's a movie that's really, really loved, and they remade it. It's a gangster movie, a hood movie, and they remade it. And as a matter of fact, the dude that was in the movie got arrested in real life for sexual assault, and he's in jail right now. But he was in the remake of this movie. It's not Belly, but it's something like Belly. It's something like maybe it is not Belly. It's something like that. But they try. There's a Belly too, right?
What, City of Gods?
No, oh my God!
Like a Shotters or something like that.
Is there Shotters too? They're in the Shotters too, right?
I don't think so. I never heard.
They can't fuck. They can't fuck with that. Like that's just. I
gotta think about this, bro. That's it. Sean Bates is right. Superfly.
Oh yeah.
They made Superfly too.
They filmed it in Atlanta and shit. Right now, that was pretty good though. The new joint.
And they caught and dude in real life. He really in jail.
Yeah. Yo, Duke said Blue Beetle was the guy, but I remember that movie, the guy. Wow, he threw it back on that one.
But gang, we gotta talk about this guy right here. I'm gonna bring it up. Why he was arrested? Wiz Khalifa was arrested.
Just note to self: when we go overseas, I can't smoke weed.
Maybe you can.
In the hotel, but not
I
on
don't
stage.
know. Let me figure. Let me find
Maybe
out why.
in the hotel, but not on stage.
Did you see that footage Fat Joe saying him and DMX was kidnapped in Africa at some point.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, that's
Ja
what's
Rule's
up.
there too.
Yeah, I was like, that's what's up. Not that's what's up, but damn, I would have been scared out of my mind. Like, yo, what the hell am I supposed to do out here?
Yeah, no, don't worry. You stay here. Here, take 3 more million.
Yeah.
The fuck.
So, gang, your
man,
boy
right?
Wiz was arrested in Romania after smoking a joint on stage. Don't they tell you can't smoke in these places before you bust out a joint?
They say that shit, but it's Wiz Khalifa, so that's what he's probably thinking. Like, bro,
Like Snoop get away with whatever.
But
Snoop ain't never getting arrested.
Snoop was at the fucking Olympics smoking. Damn,
Dead ass. But it's Snoop. He ain't Snoop.
he was smoking. You know, at the Super Bowl,
He choked when he tried to smoke with Snoop.
Yeah, shit. I want to smoke with Snoop. Uncle Snoop, I'm trying to smoke with you. You know what I'm saying?
Dead ass.
But yo, at the Super Bowl, Snoop was smoking.
Dead ass. Let me read what
That shit was
happened.
on TV, nigga. You
Wiz
seen that
Khalifa indicted in Romania after smoking joint on stage. The rapper was arrested after performing at Beach Please Festival earlier this year. Wiz, the North Dakota-born rapper who is 37 is being brought to trial over the incident. Local news source Romania Insider reports that prosecutors from the country's Directorate for Investigating Organized Crime and Terrorism, have indicted Khalifa by his real name, Cameron Jabril Tomas, for illicit drug use following an investigation. Let me see. He was arrested Saturday after performing Bitch Please. This happened a while ago. He later apologized on social media and said he didn't mean any disrespect by the incident. Last night's show was amazing. I didn't mean any disrespect to the country of Romania by lighting up on stage. They were very respectful and let me go. So they let him go, but he still got arrested and he got indicted. Bro, when we go over there, TJ, listen.
I'm not smoking on stage. I got the note. Note to self.
Don't smoke on stage. I'm gonna be honest.
I before we leave.
I really be thinking about. We used to be like really trying to like. Jimmy said, "Fuck Romania." God damn, they just upholding their laws. They had a system of laws and balances, and checks and balances
to break the rules, break the laws.
But yeah, TJ, listen, no smoking. And me and TJ was smoking when was we at TJ last? We was in Turks and Caicos. Homeboy came up.
Dude said, "Yo, I got."
We had one guy.
What? I said, "Come again."
One guy had a horse. I ended up we got TJ on a horse.
Oh,
TJ was like, "I'll never ride a horse." And we got TJ on a horse.
I had to. I couldn't be
all everybody, all the couples was taking.
Everybody's
on the horse like the go. TJ got on, and then we got on. Homeboy, his man had said, "Listen, I got the smoky.
Say less." Off the rip, give me 3. Don't worry,
dead ass.
I'll get right back to you. Give me 3 right now.
I guess I don't know if that was legal or not, but we was on the beach smoking. It was a fun time.
I asked him too. I said, "I can light this right here." Dude said, "Yeah, man." That's all I heard.
That bartender was an assassin too, because it was the rum punch, Flizz.
Yo, your drink.
Flizz, you would have had to drink too, Flizz.
Flizz, you would have had to. Yo, your drink's halfway.
He pouring more.
Punch. He pouring more rum in there to the top, just like this.
And I think he kind of like, wanted to get you messed up.
Yeah, I feel like nobody.
He was angrily pouring right here.
Nobody felt like they was fucked up until we got on the boat, on the bus.
Yo,
to go back to the boat.
Yeah.
I ain't never been. Well, I've been this drunk, but I was like, yo, we was staggering, bro. Like, wifey almost fell in the water.
Yeah. Niche was like, I'm like, yo, what the hell? She's going all the way over here. This is the doctor. I'm like, yo, hold up.
Splash, Daryl Hannah.
We're going this way. No, we gotta go this way. Straight, stay straight.
Jimmy said Wiz used to be the most unproblematic rapper. Then he fell into Amber Rose, gave that title right back to Currency. Salute to Currency. Currency always working. He got a new project out. But every time you look up Currency, got a new project. That's the dude that never stops working. That's what you got to do in this business. You got to not stop working.
He can just tour in that area where he's at. You know what I'm saying?
So you know what I want to talk about now? I want to talk about this because it seemed lighthearted at first, but it's going to be a bigger issue. This guy right here, right? Lil Yachty. You see that girl in the picture with him? That's his artist. I think her name is Caribou, right? And I want to touch on this because of the ghostwriting topic we had a couple months ago. We're always talking about ghostwriting and can you ghostwrite, da-da-da. Lil Yachty says he's never had a ghostwriter in his life, but his artists try to out him and say he had a ghostwriter. Let me get into this. And I know some of these hip-hop dudes in here don't give a flying flip about no little Yachty. But at the same time, I do want to talk about this because it's a bigger issue. If Yachty is not condoning ghostwriting,
but he writes for.
Why are we dissing Drake for ghostwriting? Caribou, that girl in his picture, is his ex-artist. She accuses Lil Yachty of using a team of ghostwriters on his psych rock album. Caribou issues with Lil Yachty continue. Things got messy following Caribou's departure from Concrete Boys. After hearing that she was speaking poorly about him and the rest of the group, Lil Yachty went after her in a fiery rant. So she used to be his artist, and they really at beef and odds right now. I don't want to talk about this. He accused her of being verbally abusive, lying for sympathy, and much more. He even alleged that he wrote all of her music for her. I've given you a career, and time after time, you just disrespect me. I wrote every effing verse that you have done. I dressed you. She vehemently denies this and quickly accused him of bullying her. Put it on your kid. I ain't write these songs, Miles. She fired back. Stop bullying me, dog. I never said anything. You're letting random fans get in your head. Man up. So they're at odds. She used to be his artist, and a lot of people accuse him of not supporting her, and she does as well. But I brought this story up because Lil Yachty is saying he never had a ghostwriter. We all know that Drake has had ghostwriters and this and that. That's a big problem. So if a rapper like Lil Yachty says, I never had a ghostwriter, it means a big deal to him. We say that the new generation doesn't care about ghostwriting. Why would he be so adamant? Why would he care that that's a thing? You see what I'm saying? Does it matter or not? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on, TJ? Like, when we say ghostwriter, is it still...
It matters to certain people. Like, I don't got nobody writing my shit. Like, don't say like Flizz ain't got nobody writing his shit. You ain't got nobody writing your shit. We all been in the studio together. And we know what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm not knocking the artists that do that. You know what I'm saying? I understand coming into the studio and creating a song. A dope ass song, right?
Right.
Where so you might got somebody that might be like, oh, this line. Instead of saying this word, take this word out. You know what I'm saying? Like, producers do that. They might tell you to take a word out or don't say it like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but you're in the studio, you're building a song, right? But at the end of the day, it's like nobody's actually penning every verse for you.
Yep.
Right? But we know that he wrote records for people too.
Yeah, he did.
Right?
He wrote records for Drake.
Did he write records for Drake?
I believe so. But what I'm saying, so now if he did write records, would it matter for an artist like your Lil Yachty? Would that even matter if he had ghostwriters?
To me, I don't think it would matter because you don't even look at, respectfully, you don't look at Lil Yachty as a top tier artist, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? But he do got big records. I seen Lil Yachty come out at Coachella and all of that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And the big festivals and really tear the stage down. Like, you know what I'm saying? With his records.
Flizz, what's your opinion on ghostwriting? I saw you had your commercial.
What?
Your commercial, you said I'm a ghostwriter.
Yeah, I ghostwrite for people. I have ghost written for people. So
I did too.
With Yachty, I'll say this. I do think Yachty is a top tier artist because of he does have magnitude to him. But Yachty isn't.
But you're not gonna put him in your top 5 or top 10.
Yachty isn't looked at as an MC.
That's what
so I don't think the ghostwriting thing is gonna. Yeah, you know what I mean. Even though he said he wrote his stuff,
I'll do a record
Sean
with
J.
Yachty now. What's poppin'?
I think if I know, right? And let's say it's this big thing came with Yachty never wrote a lyric in his life, it's not gonna affect. Yeah. It's Yachty. He's not known to be like a rapper. He doesn't even rap and say I'm the greatest rapper there is. He's not that dude. This is the same dude who went live on like to the world and said. He doesn't write hot 16s. He said he could write a cold 16, but it doesn't make money because these younger rappers studied that cadence can freaking carry you, and he understands that. So Yachty isn't going to ever be affected by a ghostwriting scandal.
Yeah, no.
You get what I'm saying? He's not that
audience, anyways.
Yeah, he's not an MC. Audience. He's a rapper, and he's an entertainer. You get what I'm saying? This is different.
Yeah, and I don't think his audience cares about ghostwriting.
Yeah, his audience like, oh, who cares? You know
but somebody must care for him to come out and say, I've never had someone write my rhymes in my life. Somebody he feels.
I think
somebody
he cares.
Yeah,
That's what
cares.
makes me think the way he defended it. I think he really takes pride in my wrote.
Pride.
this
But
shit,
let's be
yeah.
honest. I don't care what era I'm in. If I'm sitting putting pen to paper and you saying somebody else wrote it, I'm going to care.
Yeah, if I wrote it, I'm
If
like,
I
I care
wrote
about that.
100
yeah,
songs
that's fact.
and you sit there and try to say somebody else wrote them songs, I'm gonna be
Yeah,
like, you
exactly.
a fucking liar. I
Yeah.
wrote these songs, dead ass. So I understand. He said Jadakiss could ghostwrite Fab. Let me hit the comments. Jadakiss could ghostwrite Fab, could ghostwrite Styles P, could ghostwrite for others.
That's a fact.
Jadakiss does ghostwrite.
He ghostwrite. He wrote shit for Diddy. He said he don't like writing shit for Diddy, but I mean,
Yeah, I think he wrote Missing You. Not Jadakiss wrote Missing You verse, I believe. Diddy on Missing. For Biggie.
That was.
Did he write the Benjamins?
He wrote Benjamin for him. That was Damn, why am I forgetting? But that wasn't him.
When you're not
that
around.
Was, Nah, somebody wrote the whole song. And I'm mad that I'm blank right now. In the comments, if you know,
who wrote Missing You for Diddy?
Damn, yo. Why am I going blank right now?
I actually should know this. You sure it's not Jada? I thought Jada wrote that. Because Jada wrote some big ass verses for Diddy.
Somebody else.
What was the one you just said?
Sauce
Money wrote
Missing You.
Oh damn.
Look it up. Fact. Sauce Money wrote Missing You.
Okay, so
Diddy
Sauce Money wrote
him money right now.
He probably
Real shit.
Did he pass? Am I bugging? Did he pass away?
Sauce Money?
No,
it's not Sauce. Oh wow, who was I confused? Went the other big dude.
Don't say Chill Rock.
No. I think
dude.
he was down with Jay Z.
talking about Fred DeGaza?
Nah, it wasn't Fred DeGaza. Was it?
Jimmy Cato said, "I stopped giving these guys." Oh no, he said, the best quote I've seen this week is the decline of hip hop is directly correlated to literacy. If you can't read, you probably can't rap." Shorty in the comments, she said Turks was wild. Turks was wild. We had a great time in Turks. Shorty said Turks was wild. Let me see what other comments we got going on. He said, "I'm a hip hop expert." Fly Band said Sauce Money. Niche woke up. She said, "Mary, I did I see Turks?" Niche woke up. Fly Man said, "I'm a hip hop expert." Hip hop typo. And then Google says Gordon Summer. Gordon Summer wrote Missing You. Google says Gordon Sumner.
What, Missing You?
Wrote Missing You.
Or Little Yachty Records.
Maybe that's really his real name. Maybe that's Sauce Money's real name.
Yeah.
It's Gordon Sumner. So Sauce Money, yeah, that ass. I used to think so. We should do an episode. We should do a conversation one time about people that didn't blow that we thought was going to blow. I thought Sauce Money was going to blow. Mm-hmm. Never blew. There got to be a reason, right? Maybe he didn't sign the contract. How Jay say, Jazz would have been paid, but he didn't sign the contract. I thought Sauce Money was going to blow. I could get 5 dudes I thought was going to blow. I always crack on Mike Geronimo.
Yeah. Wiz can get locked up because it's different out there in these different states. Just think, what's homegirl's name? The basketball player.
Well, Flyman said so. Wiz can really get locked up, but they let Wiz out. They didn't detain him too long, so he was good. So Nisha said, "Who wrote Missing You?" That's who wrote Missing You. Was Gordon
Sauce
Sumner.
Money.
I think that's Sauce Money.
But is that his real name though? The Gordon. What's it? Gordon?
It might be, but I'm gonna name 5 people I thought was gonna really blow. I thought Sauce Money really could have blew. Camp Low should have blown. I'm being honest. They blame Jay-Z for that. They say, he took all the Skis beats for Camp Low. Jay-Z took the beats. They should have still blew after that. I really thought Apache was gonna blow.
Apache?
Flizz, you remember Apache?
Yeah.
I want a gangster bitch. I want a gangster bitch.
Yeah. That was the one hot song on the album.
That was the lead. That's why they put that out as the lead singer.
Yeah, that was the only hot song on the album.
Really?
Yep.
I used to run. I had
AZ too.
Sauce Money name is Todd. Prince Zalu in the building. Salute Prince Zalu. Flyman said AZ was go. AZ did blow low key. Did he blow?
He didn't blow.
Not what you could expect from him. Like you thought after that
AZ should have blew. AZ.
That's still a big record. You even said it. You was at the concert. He was like at the concert.
But AZ can eat today. Sauce Money can't eat. Sauce Money can't eat off rap. I'm just gonna be sorry. He might eat off stuff he ghost wrote, But right now, if Sauce Money do a show, he's not going to eat off that. AZ can eat off rap. So you can say he blew. But I would say I thought I still to this day I still chuckle at Mike Geronimo. But Mike Geronimo could have blew.
Yeah.
I like.
He had a couple big records.
And there's another dude that my brother, Mary's brother Pedro used to love, and I clowned him before he rest in peace, Pedro. He passed away. This dude Pedro was nice on the mic too, but he used to love Teflon. You know, I remember Teflon. He used to run with MOP. He used to love. He had the. I used to clown him all the time. Like, you got a Teflon. You had that Teflon CD. He used to love Teflon. Teflon was nice, so I thought Teflon could have blew. Jaz-O should have blew.
Yeah.
Jaz-O really put Jay-Z on. I'm gonna hit Flizz.
A lot of dudes you named, I didn't see them blowing at all.
I know, but no, it's in hindsight you're gonna say no.
No. At the time, there's certain feel that I get for artists. I'm like, they don't got that feel.
They had records that was. I mean, they could have took them there.
I'm gonna check.
They have something like they were banging, but they were banging to only a certain level. To me.
You're right. I'm gonna challenge you, Flizz.
Yeah.
Give me 5 artists that should have blew.
I have to think about.
This gonna be hard.
Yeah, I'm like, I have to think about that.
Flyman said Mike Geronimo's biggest hit was Whatever You Are remix with Foxy Brown on his lap in the video.
I know what I got one. Inspector Deck.
Didn't he blow though?
I went Wu-Tang, but you know what I mean. I thought Inspector was gonna be that next guy.
They didn't like his album kept getting pushed back, right?
I'm not sure the dynamic of it.
Like
that dude was lyrically nasty.
Inspector Deck.
He's on the record.
Cannabis.
They took his verse off of thing, the Pac joint.
Yeah, I thought
they did because he was killing it though.
Too nice.
And I think Pac probably was like, a lot of people say that he was too nice. Maybe Pac was like, I don't want that vibe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want that lyrical miracle stuff. So you gave me 2, Flizz. You said Inspector Deck and you said Cannabis. Give me 3 more that you should have blown or could have blown.
Like this was like, all right, I'm going my error. Let me dig into my error.
TJ, help us.
I think. What about Buckshot?
Buckshot in his own right blew.
The whole
blew.
Black Moon.
Black Moon. I think they should have. Yeah, I think they should have blown.
I say they did blow. They blew a little bit.
I feel like they
at the time. Think about it.
They got to a height, and then it was just dead.
But think about this. Think about this, TJ. I want to say 3 summers at least. Black Moon was come follow me. New York Undercover. They was on there like
How many MCs?
Yeah, so
I got your open remix.
I wouldn't say they didn't blow. I'm gonna name one. Def Jeff.
I never thought he'd blow.
That's his dude. Did you watch the documentary that I sent you? Look, Lisa, I was saying Def Jeff.
I'm gonna give you another one. Hold on, that song was too long. That's why that got taken off in my mind. I got my mind made up. Come on, you can get it. Get it good. Get into it. Yeah. That song was long. I'm gonna give you another one. This one is obscure though. Diamond Shell. I don't know if y'all remember Diamond Shell. Biz Markie's cousin.
Don't
know.
Diamond Shell had a dope ass album. Check out Diamond Shell when you can. And you know who else should have blew? Skinny Boys. I could do this all day.
Yo. They was at the conference, right?
Yeah, they was at
the conference.
Matter of fact, I still need to holler at them.
Skinny Boys.
They was fucking with me though. They was
Skinny Boys.
They definitely was fucking with me, yo.
You know who else? I'm not gonna say he could have blew. Should have blew, but he could have blew. Rapanoid. I used to listen. I used to love Rapanoid's verses, bro.
On some real shit. So when we opened up for Mobb Deep, right? They all came in the room. We didn't give a fuck. Like having everybody, all of us were sitting there smoking. We're like, oh shit, Noid. He was in back of them. He was the last one to walk in the room.
Oh, y'all was loving Noid like that?
He was like, oh shit, Noid.
He probably was like, what?
Them niggas is our size. Like, no shit. Like,
what?
We said, oh shit, Noid.
Yo, I thought Groupon.
They should have blew. Yep.
Yeah. Flyman said stack bundles.
Oh yeah. But
the group home
if Stack Bundles didn't pass, he would have definitely.
No, he was gonna blow. Definitely.
Blow.
He only didn't blow because he got murdered.
Yeah,
but
I feel like he would fit. I would say, like he was like a 50 before 50 because he was killing the mixtapes before 50 really popped off with the mixtapes.
Now, Flyman said Max B.
Yeah, Max B was about to blow.
Max B low key did kind of blow though.
He was the hottest shit, but when it was like like once you get like to that point, then you needed that extra record just to push you over.
Yep.
He got arrested before he can even get that record.
Jail time to his pivot.
Chinks was dead. Chinks was dead. Like if he didn't get hit, then
Victor said, tatted up Vic in the building. He said Chinks before his death.
But Max B about to come home, so we about to see.
They keep saying that though. They've been saying that for 2 years.
Nah,
What's going on?
He got a release date.
He had a release date 2 years ago.
He got a release date for I think it's this summer type shit.
They better take care of him because don't he got a whole? Did he get a record and everything with French Montana? They got a record like 2 years ago.
Yeah, he got some shit right now too.
It's gonna be hard to get Max B
but
back.
Yo,
it's gonna be hard.
Max B just gotta adjust to the system.
Is he still beefing with
Nah, I don't think that's popping right. I don't think that's popping because I seen French Montana and Jimmy. They did a song like about a year ago. So,
okay.
Oh, I got a fourth.
Give me one.
Y'all ain't gonna agree with this. The world ain't gonna agree. But I thought Fleshbone was gonna go crazy.
Wow.
Because he was
on his
attached
own.
to them. I thought his solo stuff was gonna go crazy. But didn't he go? Didn't he get hit for 15 years for grenades? He had military grade shit in his trunk. Them Bone Thug cats be wild. So that's four.
That's Cleveland. Wow,
yeah, it is.
Tell me what.
That's four. I'm thinking about fifth. What about fifth?
Shout out to Cousin Kim, Uncle Pimpin too. My uncle Kevin, Uncle Pimpin. Yeah, he out there too.
Uncle Pimpin.
Yeah, Uncle Pimpin. Yo,
I'm gonna
give
y'all
last name, Uncle.
I'm gonna give y'all DC name that should have blew. Nonchalant, the female rapper.
I remember her. I used to like her.
Nonchalant should have
What do you
blew.
think about Fat Tro?
Fat Trell, he do his thing.
He was dead too, but he don't know how to stay out of trouble.
No, but Fat Trell still gets his money though.
He getting his money.
He get his money.
But
right
he
now.
was there. He signed a Rick. He had the popping joint real quick. Yeah,
Flesh did have a song with Montel Jordan and a song with Red Run.
Yep.
He had his moment that he was about to do.
He had a single, but he got a single that was hot.
Yeah. Prince Zalu in the bill. He said, "Flesh making money independently. All of them are.
Yeah, they're all out. Yeah,
all of them. So he doing his thing.
Who else should have? I got one. It's hard. That's hard.
That's a hard topic.
Someone who should have blew.
Should have blew.
See,
it's a hard topic.
I didn't even look at. I didn't look at Nonchalant as someone that's gonna extremely blow.
You know who else should have blew?
Extremely.
I didn't think she would, because at that time, females in rap didn't do numbers like that. It was
you know who should have blew and didn't blow?
Who?
Blue Cheese. UMC should have blew.
Oh,
I like
UMC should have blew.
Too.
I like them dudes. Yeah, they were K9 Posse. Nah, I want to kill. That was a joke. Y'all.
You know K9 Posse is Eddie Murphy's brother.
I sure do. Eddie Murphy's brother sure wasn't. That?
Yeah, he should have. He should have blew. They should have blew because he Eddie Murphy's brother.
I know, right?
But what you don't realize, Flizz, at one point, K9 Posse video was getting played every single day, every hour on BT.
Yeah.
But they wasn't strong enough to maintain. Everybody, that's late 80s, man. That shit, everybody fell off in the late 80s, bro. But at one point, and I tried to get into K9 Posse. I tried to like them.
They had another follow-up single to
they had two records, but it just wasn't. You could tell that they just weren't. They weren't going to make it past 88 or 8, whatever year they came out. It was too gimmicky, and it just K9 Posse. Like it just did. Posses was going out of style. Like how long that name going? How long that name? They think that through. How long is a posse?
Yeah, right.
How long is that name going to last? Like
you know what? You're right.
K9 Posse.
They put a stamp on it. That was an era.
That was an era. Actually, a very short era too. Like 2-3 years. K9 Posse.
My posse's on, bro.
Or like anybody with MC in the front of their name. MC Shane. Like ain't too many. Nobody really lasted that name MC anything. You know what I'm saying? So they just. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
It's too hard to think of a fifth.
Young MC. I just seen he put out a video like the other day, yo.
Young MC blew. He did blow. So somebody like Young MC, you can't say he didn't blow.
He's still eating right now.
He's eating right now. So
tours and old school concerts and shit like that.
I'm not even going to.
That's a good
go
one.
Ahead.
Sheik Luch. Sheik.
We're gonna say Sheik didn't blow.
Now he's saying as a solo artist.
I think they all have their own solo moments because when Sheik,
but he did have big records.
He had his big records, so I'm not gonna say.
And they perform them to this day right now.
Yeah, so I can't say he didn't blow. Sheik Luch has his own. I got a record
with Sheik Luch. Search that. I'm saying
Sheik Luch has his own following. So I think blue. I think if you say they didn't blow, that means they done right now. Like
I got one.
They done.
I got my fifth.
You gonna say Twin Hype?
A mill.
A mill?
I thought just her being attached to Jay-Z when females are rising. I thought she was going to be in that realm of females who was accepted, but she didn't.
Know who I'll say?
Who?
True Life.
Yeah,
Okay,
but True Life got a lot. True Life he scared a lot of people. He scared a lot of people. He put a lot of pressure on people, and it made the industry scared. But True Life should have blew. And you're right. And I believe when I watch people, I watch when they talk. I really watch them. And that dude is a good dude, but he reacts and he got to do what he got to do.
He's a street dude.
He's a street dude. But he really want to be a good dude and do things right. But his circumstance, they pressed him. That Mobb Deep, low key, Mobb Deep kind of forced his hand. So he had to do what he had to do and make an example.
Yeah.
No doubt.
It is what it. Flyman, he said he subscribed us. Salute Flyman in the building.
Thank you, Flyman.
Appreciate you.
Not Solo Prince Alu. All right. And he said, I agree with Flizzy. He agrees with you, Flizz.
With Emil. The Emil comment.
I always felt bad about Emil.
But why you think that? I'm saying because all of a sudden, like it was like she was on the big records, and all of a sudden she wasn't there.
Because I believe, and this is a 100% my own belief, I believe Jay-Z just one day looked at her and said she's not going to work. I think he looked at her. Like, he looked at her style. Is it? Is it? I think he looked at her one day and was like, "This ain't working," and he just. I think it was. I think it was.
In a Gucci
Right. Like for what? This is what they do. They build you up. And we gonna get a whole. We need a whole verse. But they build you up, and then they look at you one day and they be like, "It ain't working. It's over." And I think it was just one day. It just like bang, she done. We good. It's over. And they just like let her fall. But they built her up to make a name. Like you could see whatever it was going to be from the beginning. But they like, we need a female. They had their Olivia. Who had Olivia? G-Unit had Olivia. Murder Inc. had their Shanti. Yep. So she was the first lady of rock. And
Murder Inc. had Vita too, right?
Vita. Yeah. And they had another female. They had two female
Murder Inc. was deep.
Baltimore was
Charlie Baltimore.
But that really was big artists. You know what I'm saying? So the deal that Big was about to get, Charlie Baltimore was in that deal too. That $60 million deal that they be talking about that Big was gonna get. Him leaving Bad Boy.
Yeah. So I think Emil I think Jay looked up one day and was like, and people, let's be honest, people was low key clowning her back in the day, and I didn't understand it.
I agree with him right there.
Flyman said I think Emil and Jay-Z fell on some personal stuff. And then he said, because she was fire, she looked like Jay-Z twin Emil. That's funny. I didn't understand, but people said clown her all the time. I was rooting for her low key. I wasn't like, yo, she nice, but I was like, I was rooting for her, like, yo,
they made it.
But she wasn't even. You know what it was? She was plain. She wasn't superly like sexy. She wasn't overly cute.
She wasn't thick.
She wasn't thick.
She wasn't curvy.
She didn't really have nothing. But Charlie Baltimore wasn't thinking. Niggas love Charlie Baltimore for some reason.
Charlie Baltimore's kind of bad though.
I didn't think.
You know what it was? She was light skinned and she's
that too.
I didn't look at Charlie Baltimore as something hot. That was just me.
You know what it was? It's the way she's like you know, like the typical hood chick.
But when 50 Cent dissed her, bitch looked like she died last week. Yo, 50 Cent is grimy, son. I don't agree with that, by the way. That's not me, but
Charlie Baltimore was sleeping with a couple of them rappers. I think she was with Herb Guy and a couple of these dudes had some. I don't know, but at the end of the day,
that was Big's chick. But after Big died, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. But I'm not saying that's all she got. What she got. What I'm saying is, she has sex appeal. She low key,
she was like a hood
and I know it's going to sound crazy, but she was like the Coil Ray of the time. Mad skinny, mad hood, mad light skin. She was the Coil Ray at the time.
That you used to have to take the ride with you to hold that for me, take this ride with me. You want to make some bread tonight? You know what I'm saying? Like, she's that chick. You know
she was a down-ass, ride-or-die chick.
Yeah.
But I think she had a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes.
She's from Baltimore, too. So
yeah, so it is what it is. Flyman said, do y'all think Memphis Bleak never blew? The understanding is do y'all think Memphis Bleak never blew? The understanding is a classic to be though.
No, I think
he never blew.
I think Memphis Bleak thought he was gonna be the next Jay-Z. Like
I think
that's what he thought. Like,
I think Bleak.
But Bleak had his time.
You know what it is, to be honest? That time of rap that Bleak came out in, a lot of dudes got pigeonholed. They had to be this overly hood. Like at that time, you gotta think State Property, all that stuff was coming out. Everything was amplified. So you couldn't be like really real, and you couldn't be like really, you had to be overly hard and overly da-da-da. So I think Bleak came out at a time where you couldn't really be vulnerable. You couldn't really be like.
Hey, but you gotta think Bleak too, he had T.I. on the record early. early.
Bleak was making rap
He was
music.
making decisions like he was making them type of decisions. Like when motherfuckers is like, who is that? Like, I mean, like, what's that? I forgot the name of that song though that he had T.I. on. It was one of his big songs too.
It was a big record with him and T.I.
I forgot the name of it. It's something that we
Round Here.
T.I. is on that joint.
Yeah. And that's back when T.I. was really popping. He was coming up and popping. But I think so. Let's think about this. Like when we say hip hop, most of the hip hoppers that was at that same time still got big careers. Common, The Roots, right? The whole Black Thought, all that. The hip hop heads that was in Christian hip hop still got careers. The rappers that was just rappers like Bleak and what we just talked about him earlier, my guy.
Trick Daddy too. But a lot of those guys are just so hood where they didn't make the transition.
They couldn't transition.
They couldn't
transition. So like,
and I think that's part of the reason why Jay was like, all right, I know. I mean, like he started separating himself.
Like, look at Questlove. Questlove he'll do a unplugged live with Jay-Z.
Yep.
Do a Roots record.
Yep.
Then he'll go on Jimmy Fallon and play that for all 7 days. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll do that for 2 weeks and then
on Dave Chappelle show.
So he's gonna be
his talent was transitional.
He's transitioned to anything. He could do anything. So it's like he had more of a he was more value. He would change, he would shift to this. Oh, we're doing a movie soundtrack. He would shift to that.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, he's shifted. So when you're just a rapper that's just rapping about rap, you have a box, and that box doesn't translate to everything.
Mm-hmm.
They can't put you on late night TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You can't do that.
Like it's about the transition. Like even with Trick Daddy could have been a great actor if you think about it.
He could have been.
The look of some grimy shit to a horror movie type shit. Like,
it depends on the movie, but like somebody like Common is in westerns.
Common, yeah, he's in westerns. You're right.
Mos Def was in a movie where he was a cab driver. So it's like you gotta be hip hop, right? Like Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
Queen Latifah got about 20, 30 movies, and they all different.
Yep.
Hip hoppers are allowed to be different. They're allowed to just be regular. But a rapper
want to be different.
But no, some of these rappers are so boxed in that their persona can't even, like 50 Cent, there's certain roles he just can't do. And he tried to do the role and they clowned him when he got real skinny and da.
But that was a serious.
That was a good ass movie.
But they clowned him.
Yeah. But who cares if
they still got memes of that.
You know what? Because he's willing to risk it.
But he didn't do it no more.
Now he didn't. But we see what 50's doing right now.
50 is the producer
genius.
now. 50 is Kane. 50 is Kane. No, it's not Kane. I'm sorry. He's not Kane. He's in Power. When he's in Power, he did that for 3-4 years.
Yeah.
It's not Kane. His name is
Kane.
His name is not Kane. His name is
I've never watched Power.
I fucking watch Power and I'm fucking tripping right now.
I know, I'm bugging out.
Now 50 played a cop in a couple of movies.
He did play a cop. Yeah, it is
50 got
Kanan.
mad
See?
rules.
Kanan, not Kane. Kanan.
Yeah, Kanan. But I feel like he can play different roles. Like he did play a cop in a couple of movies.
Yep.
Like
he did. But so like a Mos Def will play a nurse in the hospital. Like he's an actor.
Yeah.
Or like Tupac is an actor. Like Tupac was in Bullet.
Tupac was alive. He was about to go crazy with the acting.
Right. But so I said, no, I'm not taking nothing from 50. I'm not taking nothing from. But what I'm saying is certain rappers will not do certain things because it was going to mess with their career on the outside.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
They're scared to take the risk though.
Like Sticky Fingers. Sticky Fingers only going to do a hood dude, a dude in jail, or a dude going to jail, or a dude just got out of jail.
He played Blade for a show.
Yeah, it was awful. But he
but
yeah,
he was a daywalker.
Yeah, but he got a sword. It's like it's hard shit. Like they only gonna do certain things.
He
now,
could
like,
be a tender, loving kind of character.
And like Common plays hard characters too, but they'll be diverse.
Yeah, because
different things.
What's the movie that Alicia Keys was in that movie too.
Basketball, loving basketball. No.
Like what?
The joint with him and Latifah where they in love and
just right.
Just right.
I think that's it. Yeah.
And that was 1,000 years ago.
Alicia Keys was in that?
Nah, there was another movie.
I'm like, she wasn't in that.
Alicia Keys was in damn, what's that fucking movie, yo? Smoking Aces or something like that. Is that
Smoking Aces is
the first one.
Yeah.
Common's in that too.
Common's in mad movies to this day, still in mad movies. I just watched a show called Silo.
Method Man is turning out to be a
nice.
fucking great
He's
actor.
nice, yeah.
Like he's about to be something different, yo.
But that's a lot of rappers stayed relevant from acting. A lot of rappers that would have be out of here. So that's why we respect Method Man, because Method Man could take a 5-year hiatus and be acting for 5 years and then come back with a dope verse. A lot of these dudes, if they take a hiatus, we don't care about the verse.
What about Big Willie?
Will Smith?
Will Smith.
Will Smith got his own issues.
He made the transition early. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the acting.
Yeah.
What about Kid and Play?
Kid and Play on a high tip.
I mean, but hold up. But you only seen him in like the house party, but you did see play. He played in the what was he in? He was in a couple of joints.
Play couldn't act that well though.
He was in a Temptations movie.
I didn't know that. I didn't know he was in a Temptations movie.
Kid played mad roles.
He does play
Kid
mad
is a
roles.
Comedian too, a stand-up comedian.
You're right.
He was a concierge in the show. Yep.
They got a podcast. That podcast is dope.
Man, how do Kid have that damn high top all them years, and now this dude barely got like anything up there?
He just got curls right now. But he moved to
I
LA.
couldn't grow that high top
to
save my life.
LA all this time. That's where he lives at. He lives in LA. Play lives in New York.
All right.
I'll be watching the podcast. That's why.
Who else is the actor?
They got some of the most interesting stories, Kid and Play. If you ever go sit down and watch them on Vlad, they on Vlad TV.
Nah, watch their podcast.
Or their podcast. I haven't seen their podcast, but they got some
the Fun House show.
Yeah, no, they real stories when they tell their stories. Play was a menace, bro.
Yeah.
In the hood, Play was a menace. Play was like, yo, he was a hard rock. Like he was like, no, you say I was a hard rock. Like Play was out here like body and shit. Like Play was a sticker boy, all that. Yeah. Like he was a like
that's
this
why
dude was serious.
God now. He's
turn to God. Now. Them be the worst ones. Them dudes that turn to God be the worst ones, bro. Them be the ones that buck 60. They did all kind of stuff,
and
then they want to be then they want to be religious. Then now they turn to religion.
That makes sense though.
Them be the worst ones. We gotta get out of here. Anything y'all want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, CorleoneClothing.com. Come shop.
CorleoneClothing.com. FlizzMusic.com.
Just dropped a new video today. It's called go to YouTube, put in an artist named Flizz. It got 2 Z's, and then put in Silverback. My new video is named Silverback, and it features Jason Big Six Estrada. I'm saying the boxer, and we getting it in the boxing ring. You know what I'm saying? We going stupid in it. So check it out.
And I'm in that video. I got a couple cameos.
That's right.
Yeah,
TJ got some stuff dropping too.
Yeah, I'm cooking.
And I'm making an album too.
Videos in. You know what I'm saying?
We working.
Almost, I got like 2 more songs to record. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Dead ass. Who say old heads is washed up?
It's coming though.
Zalu said, do you guys remember when big name actors were mad about rappers getting all the roles? They're still mad about it.
They're still mad.
they made
some of the rappers are out acting the actors. You know
they made a reference to it in Don't Be a Menace While Drinking Your Juice. They made a reference to that.
Right.
He goes, why? He goes, don't you know we're going extinct? Why? Because we're black men and we die. He goes, no, because the rappers are taking all the good acting roles. Yo.
Gang, listen, head over to black-yeti.com. Flizz claims he's gonna make the joint next week. We're gonna see. Head over to black-yeti.com. Support the channel. We appreciate you, gang. And we ain't do no wacky news stories this week. We just rolled with it. We just had a good time.
But we gotta do some giveaways soon too.
Next week we're gonna be doing some giveaways. Marcus, I ain't forget you. I sent Marcus his hat. They sent it back to me because I forgot to put the apartment number.
Oh damn!
But I said I'm not gonna send him back that same hat. I'm gonna send you one of the What Show hats. Wait till you see. We got the What Show merchandise. I don't even promote it on here. Next week we promoting it.